Twilight, by Stephenie Meyer. With 160 million copies of the Twilight saga sold worldwide, this addictive love story between a teenage girl and a vampire redefined romance for a generation. Here's the book that started it all. Isabella Swan's move to Forks, a small, perpetually rainy town in Washington, could have been the most boring move she ever made. But once she meets the mysterious and alluring Edward Cullen, Isabella's life takes a thrilling and terrifying turn. Up until now, Edward has managed to keep his vampire identity a secret in the small community he lives in, but now nobody is safe, especially Isabella, the person Edward holds most dear. The lovers find themselves balanced precariously on the point of a knife between desire and danger. Deeply romantic and extraordinarily suspenseful, Twilight captures the struggle between defying our instincts and satisfying our desires. This is a love story with bite. Plot: Bella Swan is a 17-year-old who moves from Phoenix, Arizona to Forks, Washington on the Olympic Peninsula to live with her father, Charlie. Her mother, Renee, is traveling with her new husband, Phil Dwyer, a minor league baseball player. Bella is admitted to Forks High School, where she befriends many of the students. A somewhat inexperienced and shy girl, Bella is dismayed by several boys competing for her attention. As Bella walks into the class, a fan blows her scent towards a mysterious boy named Edward Cullen. Bella sits next to Edward in biology class on her first day of school, but he seems repulsed by her, which offends her. He disappears for a few days but warms up to Bella upon his return. Their newfound relationship is interrupted after Bella is nearly struck by a van in the school parking lot. Edward saves Bella, stopping the van with only his hands. Bella questions Edward about how he saved her life, until she hears that Edward and his family are actually vampires who only drink animal blood. She is told legends of the local Quileute people by a friend named Jacob Black, who she met during a campout. Disturbed and riddled by recurring nightmares, Bella researches about vampires. Much to her dismay, she then realizes that Edward hadn't come to school on the blood-typing day because he is a vampire. She compares the characteristics of the vampires in mythology to the Cullens, and finds many similarities. Convinced that he is a vampire, she finds herself in a state of bewilderment. Bella is saved by Edward again in Port Angeles when she is almost attacked. Driving a silver Volvo, Edward takes Bella to dinner and then back home. As they drive, she tells him of the stories that he is a vampire. Edward says he tried to stay away, finding her scent too desirable. Over time, Edward and Bella fall in love. Their relationship is affected when a nomad vampire coven arrives in Forks. James, a tracker vampire who is intrigued by Cullen's relationship with a human, wants to hunt Bella for sport. The Cullen family try to separate Bella and Edward, and they send Bella to Phoenix to hide in a hotel. James calls and claims to be holding her mother hostage. When Bella surrenders, James attacks her. Before he can finish her, Edward and other Cullens rescue her and kill James. He still attacks the girl. Edward prevents her from becoming a vampire, and she is treated at a hospital. After they return to Forks, they go to the school prom together. Bella says that she wants to become a vampire, but Edward will not help at the time. Bella's desire to become a vampire increases throughout the series. Edward continues to refuse as he hates being immortal, and does not want Bella to suffer the same fate. Time writes, "People do not want to just read Meyer's books, they want to climb inside them and live there." The New York Times. A literary phenomenon. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to support the channel.